Whoa. That's my reaction to this picture. Tells 1,000 words, even more. Tells the story of a finale and the ending. This is the... Can't come up with a witty saying. Sorry. But Five Nights at Freddy's has been a great franchise, and it says it's the final chapter of the game. Number 4. It tells an intense story. Here's my idea on how things will... I believe how things will go down. There will be the 6 animatronics that will take place during 1970 through 1978. I will also touch down the idea of the nightmare mode relating to the nightmares in this animatronic. The nightmares appear to be the mini Freddy inside this thing. I don't even know what I can actually call it. It's a bit debatable for me. But I will relate to that, and just remember to share the episode. I put a lot of thought into this. I thought for like 4 hours of what I could do. And this video may be broken down into others because of the length, but it might not. It just depends. It just depends. Okay, here's the reason that I believe there will be 6 animatronics. Take the 2 dates separate from the first game, the best date, 1987 and 2017. Add 87 and 17 to get 104. This number is explained in another way to answer this particular question. In the first game, we were able to change the difficulty of 4 animatronics. The 4 in 104. Those animatronics being Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, and of course, Freddy. Note, Golden Freddy was left out. You have to remember this. In the second game, we had the ability to change 10 animatronics, the 10 in 104. Those being the toys, Withered Animatronics, Mangle, Balloon Boy, and Golden Freddy. Do not know that the puppet was left out. I mean, you can't really do anything about the puppet. He just has to be there. Because otherwise, you just keep the mask on the whole time. Just turn off Foxy, right? He's there to make sure you just can't keep the mask on. I mean, really. You just can't. The second game was a prequel, so the equation is 10-4, because 10-4. That dash is a blank space. 6 Phantom animatronics were present in the third game. Phantom Foxy, Phantom Freddy, Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Puppet, Phantom Chica, and I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Please leave in the comments if I left something out. I might have not said Balloon Boy, but I don't know. The second game was a prequel. 10-4. And then there's the 6 Phantom animatronics. And note that Springtrap is not Phantom. 10-6-4. This means there will be 1,064 animatronics. What a finale! I know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really stressful though, because we got 1,000. Kidding. 10 minus 4 is 6, so that's 6 Phantom animatronics. Subtract by 4 because of the order of the timeline. 6 animatronics. The fantastic original 4 will probably be in the game, removing the 2 animatronics that were left out into the picture, Springtrap and Golden Freddy. The animatronics in the game could be Springtrap, Golden Freddy, Freddy Fazbear, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie. Now let's see who's in like the actual picture that you're looking at right now. It's probably not Foxy. Chica could be Bonnie, but I don't think it would be. Bonnie has 3 fingers, I believe. This one has 4, definitely, and the fingers are too sharp. So it could be Golden Freddy, Springtrap, because Springtrap I believe has sharper fingers, but no, 4 fingers. You might not see one, it might just be behind the pinky finger, but I don't think that's the case at all. So Freddy is probably not an option, and the time range I think it's in, it's just the animatronic is too withered for it to actually be Freddy. Golden Freddy is an option, but we don't really see a yellow hue to this guy. In 93, Golden Freddy looked perfect. In the second game, he looked kind of messed up, but it wasn't really this bad. I mean, of course, it's 78, and originally, you know, at Fredbear's Diner, they were using limbs to make the animatronic basically half sentient. So it could be Golden Freddy. they could have just touched him up because they just didn't like the look of him, or they tried to possibly rebuild him when, I'm talking about Fazbear Entertainment. So, Golden Freddy's probably the animatronic. Or it could just be an entirely new one. I could be wrong about that 6 animatronic thing, or maybe one of the ones I said's just wrong. So, the ears are too round for it to actually be Springtrap, although the cheeks do make it appear to be Springtrap. But come on, you can't have someone other than a Freddy, like, literally be holding his hat and to be for the final chapter of the game. Come on. Really? You can't have that. But the animatronic doesn't appear to just be holding the hat. It appears to be doing one of those, adieu, or like saying goodbye type of twirl your hat or something. So, it's kind of like he's saying goodbye, and it could actually be one Freddy. I mean, maybe he misses playing with us? You never know. You never know with these things. So, the numbers... So, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I kind of skipped ahead. So, here's why the game takes place from 1970 to 78. Take 1993, the first game's date, and subtract by 17. You will get the answer 76. 93 minus 17, not 1993 minus 17. That's a really big difference. In the tab bar on Scott Games, you'll see letters and numbers. The numbers are 8 and 7. These numbers hint that the animatronic caused a bite of 87, but one combo is different from the rest. One combo says 78. This combo could mean 1978. It is the one different combo. There are no other clear 78s. One is in the number 8778. Could it mean something? 1987 and 1978? Because they are kind of in that, spaced out thing. You put a space in between them. And there could have been 2 bytes. Either way, the lone 78 sets the maximum date. So we have 1976 and 1978. In the first game, the phone guy states that the animatronics hadn't had a bath for 20 years. 1993 was the first game's date, so 93 minus 20 is 73. We now have the dates 1978, 1976, and 1973. When you wait. Hold on. How did we get 76? Sorry, we got 76. Hold on. I don't know if I said that. Did I say how we got? Yeah, we got 76. I'm sorry. Sorry, I kind of did a script for this, so I'm just not remembering if I said anything or not. So it may seem like bad quality, but kind of is. So yeah, 93 was the first game's date. 93 minus 20 is 73. So we have the dates 78, 76, and 73. When you subtract the second and third game's dates, 87 minus 17, you get 70. 1970. We have the dates 70, 73, 76, and 78. This can't come after the third game because there was only one animatronic left, and, place burned down. So there's not any possible way there's any other animatronics left. I'm just looking at the picture. The guy's teeth are just really sharp. It's really freaking me out right now. Yeah, it's freaky. So this sets the year range in the 70s. And I want to analyze the numbers. The tab says SC8OT 7T 8G 8A 78M 8778ES. Removing letters spells Scott Games. And the numbers, putting them in order, says 8788788778. The dates would be 87, 88, 78, 87, 78. What? What is that supposed to mean for us? 87, 88, 78, 87, 78. I mean, come on. This is like... What does 1988 have to do with anything? Maybe when the animatronic was scrapped. We never know. I didn't actually look into this until just now, literally right now. But an IP address has 9 digits, so it's nothing to do with an IP address. This one has 10. Meanwhile, if we take away the last 8, we get 877 for the last 3 digits, still meaning virtually nothing. If we take away the first 8, we get, 788788877. If we take away the last and first digits each time, we get 78 as the last 2 numbers. So I think the game will most likely take place in 1978. basically tried finding a median. I'm not really sure how I did on that. So now I just want to touch down on character's looks. He looks like he was in a nuclear war. It's the first thing I'm gonna say. He looks like he was in a nuclear war. See, he's got like hairy piece of an arm sticking out of his suit. It's weird. It's just really weird. It looks like it's kind of contorted, like like an arm could contort it, kind of guess. We got mini Freddy's climbing out of him like this. There's this one in the center. He got his mouth like, and actually all of them have a mouth like that. But his sharp teeth and his sharp fingers and the hat. Why would the hat be that messed up? I mean, the hat has wires coming out of it. Was the hat an animatronic? I mean, really, what is going on? It's got wires. I want to know why the hat has wires. All they have to do is build a plastic hat for the guy. Maybe it will be explained. We've been wondering about Chica's cupcake, and Freddy's hat, I guess, is now something to wonder about. So that's pretty intense. Bonnie's face, I think I found. You should watch that video. I think it's pretty good. I did okay on that, but seriously, just analyze the character. He looks like a Freddy. He really looks like a Freddy. His hands are pretty sharp, though. His fingers are sharp. You see, he's got animatronic stuff inside of him. We don't really see any, organs like in Springtrap. So, who is this character and why does he look like why he does? I'm pretty sure that will be answered. But for now, that's it for this episode. The next one will probably come maybe today. Not today. What am I saying? Probably come tomorrow or few days, maybe next week. So yeah.